Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm super excited to be back today with another bins haul. I have so many good pieces to share with you guys today. And I also think that this is your first look at my new haircut, so I just got a lot chopped off. I think like maybe 5 inches or so, maybe 6, and so I'm feeling much lighter for sure. I have this pile of things that I'm going to be reselling on Poshmark and eBay and Mercari that I picked up in the Goodwill outlet, the Goodwill bins. And I paid $1.39 for each piece. So I have so many good things here, and I actually that day picked up over 200 items. And so you guys have been seeing lots of pieces come from this bins trip, because when I go, they're always putting out fresh inventory, and it's always like, I always pick up so much. So today is the last of this trip of the bins that I went to this time. I'm planning to go to the bins again tomorrow. So time to show you guys the last pieces. I have a huge pile right here. I have a pile of things behind me too, but those are things I need to put away. So we're gonna go through all the things I picked up in the bins. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think I can resell these pieces for as I go through. And for the majority of the things that I find in the bins, I'm happy to resell things for at least $25, $35. That's kind of like my my base aim. But as you guys saw, I found tons of other things in the bins this time. Like I found Coach and Ralph Lauren and Lululemon and like so many other amazing brands that I've already sold quite a few pieces of what I've been hauling. So let's jump into what I found, the rest of the things that I found. This first thing that I have here is a Ralph Lauren sport pair of pants. I personally really enjoy selling Ralph Lauren, and I feel like it does really well for me. So these are a nice pair of like a very dark blue kind of pant, and then it's really cute here at the top. I like the waist because instead of just being like an up and down really symmetrical, we have that little asymmetrical buttoning on the top, which is really cute. And these are in a size 6, made in Sri Lanka, which leads me to believe that these are probably vintage. So these are a women's size 6 and a really cute pair of pants. I would say that they look like they're probably just like a mid-rise, maybe just like an 8-inch rise, so not too bad. So those, hopefully I can resell around $35. That's probably where I'll list them at least. And then next up we have a Notre Dame sweatshirt. My sister actually went to Notre Dame, and I went to a college literally in the same town as Notre Dame. So really cool. This is from Indiana. What up? Hoosiers represent. But this is an Adidas sweatshirt, and its size looks like it's been kind of worn off, but I would say this is a size extra large. But I really liked that this was all kind of like embroidered on the top. And then we have the Adidas logo also on that kangaroo pocket. But I sell a lot of sweatshirts for sports teams like this for $35, like all the time. So I'm assuming I'll probably list it around $35 to $50, and then we'll sell it right around $35. And those things, they move pretty quickly for me. And then we have this piece, which I am so excited about, but this is the thing, there's some flaws. So normally when I find this brand, it sells for $75 to $100. This one has a couple issues, so I'm going to show it to you guys. This is an amazing Irish Aran Crafts sweater. I love selling this brand. It's like very chunky. It's kind of like a fisherman's sweater, this nice cream. It's 100% wool, and it is made in Ireland. This is what the tag looks like. I love finding this brand, and I find it often in the bins because a lot of people don't know what this is. Now, I know when I picked it up, I realized that there were some holes going on. So like if you could knit and fix this, you can fix it. If you don't mind that there's holes, then it would totally be fine. But yeah, there's just like a lot of holes at the sleeve ends. So I still picked it up because my cost of goods was so low in the bins. At my bins, everything's $1.49 per pound. And my average cost of goods this trip was $1.39 per piece. So I still thought it was worth picking up. Like, it's not super noticeable. The entire, like, middle of the sweater is fine. So normally I'd probably sell this around $75 to $85. With those holes, I'm hopeful I can still get maybe like $30, maybe $40. But time will tell. I'm not quite sure how much I'll be able to get for that sweater, unfortunately. But that is a really good brand to know, because those pieces usually I can sell for really good money and they move really quickly. And then we have here, I actually found this piece first, and then later on I found the second piece. So this is a 2-piece set, which is actually quite fun. But this is from a brand that I've recently sold for the first time, and that's Kate Hill. So this is a Kate Hill tweed jacket. And it's this really fun color, like these browns and like dark, kind of like an ochre. And I love the like raw tweed along the edges. I think that's really fun. So this is 99% wool, 1% other fiber in a size 16W. So Kate Hill woman. In Kate Hill, the last piece that I found, I also picked up in the bins, and that sold, I think, the other day for like 35 or 50 bucks. So when I found the set, I was like, this might be worth picking up. Of course, I didn't have long to, look up comps or check anything, but I decided to give it a go. It's always a risk whenever I pick up anything in the bins. I often don't have time to look up comps just because of how my bins are run. But this is what this skirt looks like. It has that kind of pleating along the edge. It's really pretty. The same color scheme. It's really nice. The interior lining is a dark chocolate brown. From Kate Hill, this is also in a 16W and 99% wool, 1% other fiber. Really beautiful wool skirt and jacket. So I think that this is really nice. It might be a little bit outdated, but I still think there's a lot of people that would wear something like that. And also, since trends are coming back around, like, who knows? I love picking up wool pieces in the bins. They usually do really well for me. So I'm hopeful for that set. Maybe I can get 75 bucks. I'd be really happy with that. Then I often pass on a lot of Brooks Brothers in the bins. I hate to do it. It just doesn't resell. Unless I can find it like in my husband's size, then I'm more often likely to pick it up in hopes that he will wear it. But I found this really cute sweater vest from Brooks Brothers. So it's a really nice brand, a very expensive brand. The resale just often isn't there. So this is in a size large. It's 100% merino wool. I couldn't leave it there. It was so nice. When you look up close, it's almost like a little bit of a chevron print. It's really, really slight though. So it's not in your face white and black skirt, chevron print that we all wore a couple of years ago, But it is a really nice, subtle one. And I think that for this, hopefully I can still make 20 bucks off of it. I feel like it probably originally cost over $100 or $200, but we'll see. It is 100% merino wool. It's in a size large. It's a really nice sweater vest. If I could get Jeremy to wear this, I feel like he'd look really good in it, but I don't think I can get him to do it. So that I will put up for sale. And then we have a brand that I see other resellers talking about, and I just don't often pick it up. This one needs a good sweater shave. Luckily, I enjoy sweater shaving. So this is from Tahari. And I know there's a couple different Taharis. There's Ellie Tahari. There's all these other Taharis. And as I'm looking at this now, there's a hole in the back of the arm. You always miss something. Okay, it's not worth sweater shaving and working on that for me now. That was not worth picking up. You always have one dud, right? So moving on, this next piece is a really cool, another university sweatshirt. Honestly, I kind of love it for me, like especially with my new hair. Like, is that not sort of cute? Okay, anyways, this is from JanSport, so it's a size medium, and this is the University of Chicago. Nice little crew neck. It's really cool. It's a men's medium. It looks oversized for sure because this is really sweet, like, and nice and big. And then it has this all embroidered on. Again, probably can resell that for around 35 bucks. So that's great. And then this was an interesting brand. This is one I had to look up in the bins. Again, not much time to look up any comps, but sometimes you just have to. Like this one, I had no idea what this was. And even now I kind of forget what this actually says. But this brand is either Agnes B or Agnes L. I don't recall which one it is. I think it's Agnes B. But it said Paris on the bottom there, and anything that says Paris or made in Italy or made in Spain, I'm more likely to pick up and more likely to look up. So I looked this up, especially too because this is 70% kid mohair, and mohair does really well. It's a really expensive fabric. So I decided to pick it up. And I looked up comps, and some of these pieces were selling for good money. It turns out, I think this is a vintage designer from Paris, which is really cool. It's this vest that's in this dark burgundy-ish color, and then it's really, really fuzzy. I hope you can see that on camera. Extremely fuzzy, really interesting cut to it, and then it's more like a stretchy material. It's in a size 1, which I'm sure is their own sizing. I'm assuming that that is probably about a small in US sizing. It's really pretty. I think this would look really cool layered with like a long sleeve underneath it and then worn with some like black pants. It's really nice. There's no holes. It's in great condition. I think it is vintage, and I'm probably able to get around 35 to 50 bucks for this. I'll probably list around 50 because it is really unique, and I didn't see many from this brand or that kind of a piece selling. So we're gonna hope for like $40-ish. Isn't that interesting though? I thought that was a really cool piece. And then we have a Talbot's, just a plain little white cardigan. If this was at my Goodwill, they would definitely mark this to like $10 or $12. I cannot find Talbot's for cheaper around me unless it's in the bins. But I've sold a few Talbot's cardigans for like 25 bucks. So that was an easy pickup, especially for being in the bins. And then this piece I also picked up to resell and then saw a tiny little hole in it after I grabbed it, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll see if my mother-in-law wants it. This is from Michael Kors, and it is a poncho. It's really, really cute. I really think it's nice and stylish. There's a small hole back here. Not super noticeable at all, especially if you're wearing it, like that's on the back of you. But I do think that it's just probably not gonna be worth it to resell. So I think I'll keep that and give that to her because I think she would like that. And then we have another sports piece, which is this pink Philadelphia Phillies t-shirt. I sell a lot of Victoria's Secret pink, and I also sell a lot of Phillies merch. The bins I go to, we're kind of near Philadelphia, so I end up finding a lot of Phillies things there usually. This was in a women's size medium. I'll probably make $15, $25 from that. And then we have this beautiful loft top. I know that I need to stop picking up loft and like things of that like tier from the bins. I just can't help it. Like, it's not bad quality items. They're really great quality items that lots of people spend a lot of good money for, but they just don't really resell well. So I picked one up even though I know I really shouldn't. Maybe I need to find like a clothes mentor near me, like something that does clothing like buying and consignment, but for like ladies instead of teens. I feel like these kinds of things would do well there. Because this is this beautiful little, like, I would say rust colored blouse with a little ruffle at the top, really cute tie at the neck, and then we have a really nice sleeve that tapers in here. This is gorgeous. It's in a size extra small. I love it, but I know I probably will only be able to get like 10 bucks for this, so that's frustrating. I need to lot that up maybe with some of my other things I found that same day. That was frustrating, but I still bought it. But I need to stop. Anybody else with me? Anybody else like, oh, I know that's not gonna sell for much, but I just can't leave it. That's me like all the time. It's really bad. Then I found these, which was interesting. I don't know the last time I picked up True Religion jeans. They're always marked up at my places, and I just haven't sold a lot of True Religion because of that, so I'm excited to see how these do. The bins is always the best place to kind of experiment, so this is what they look like. They look like they're in good condition. They're in a women's size 28, and they are the Jenny Curvy mid-rise skinny jeans. So they do have a little like distressing on the leg, and then the ends are raw as well. So I think they're really cute. And this one has a little bit more distressing as well. I'm not sure if the knee is supposed to be blown out or not. I'm hoping it is, but for in the bins, I thought I'd give it a go. If I can sell those for $35, I'd be happy with that. And then I also picked up this pair of LL Bean jeans, and I really enjoy selling LL Bean. I don't know if I've ever tried to sell a pair of jeans before. It's not often something I find, but these I thought were really cute. I love, love, love the cut of these. Look at these. They remind me kind of like of a barrel pant, which is really in right now. I love the shape of them. I think it's easier to see it probably even from the back here. Are these not such a nice shape? I think these would look really good on. So they're from LL Bean. These are the double L relaxed fit. And for the life of me, I can't find a size. So that's not great for me. I would say from looking at these look like they're a size 10. And that's somewhat near Giu's size, so maybe I'll have her try these on. They'll be way too long for her, but I would say wagering without having any size reference, maybe a size 10 on these, which is a great size. I think these are vintage, actually. These are really cool. Let me show you guys what the inside looks like for the actual style name. It's really sweet. These are a really nice pair of jeans, to be honest. I love them. If they were my size, heck yeah, I would rock those. But for the time being, I'm gonna have to do some measurements. I hate doing measurements. Doing measurements is like the bane of my existence, but for you guys, I would do them. Then another sports sweatshirt. I told you guys I pick up a lot of things, and I'm near Pennsylvania, so Penn State, these will not stay in stock for me. Penn State, the Nittany Lions, I find that these things sell the quickest, for me at least, and they go really well for a good amount of money. So this is in a size 2X, great size. And it is an applique on the top. It's not printed, so that's great. And it's in white, but I didn't see any flaws. I could be wrong. I often am. I do find flaws sometimes, but I think this one's in great shape. So that I'll probably list at 50 and then hope to sell around 30 to 35. And then I have a dust bag here, and I have sold quite a few dust bags from in the bins. A lot of people leave them if they don't have anything in them. I sell them for pretty good money, and they're so light. That's the key. Like, I've sold them between $10 and $25. I think I sold one for $35 once I got in the bins. This one's just a nice Ralph Lauren dust bag. I can either sell by itself, or something I like to do is if I have a piece that would look a lot better with a dust bag, I take it and I add it into the listing because it's very low cost for me. So grabbed that. And this is a piece that I think is so pretty. I found so many nice jackets and coats this time. So this one is this gorgeous plum color, and it's just such an incredible fabric. It's got to be wool, right? 45% wool, 20% nylon, and 27% rayon. So it has buttons down the front, but then also it'll hide the buttons, which is really nice, really beautiful. Look at that. It's a nice long length, and this is from Banana Republic, which I do pass on quite often, but a nice outerwear piece from Banana Republic, outerwear in general, especially if it has wool in it, I am so likely to pick up in the bins. It's in a size medium, and I would wager that I can sell this for at least 50 bucks. I do sell a lot of wool coats, and it doesn't really even matter what brand all the time for over 50 bucks. So 50 is a conservative estimate for that, but I think that color is really pretty and such a nice, well-made coat. It's a really nice piece to throw on over like a nice outfit too, if you're going into work or on a date or to church, something like that, instead of having like a puffer coat for that kind of occasion. And then I picked up this piece, which I never pick up this. Ever. I never picked this up. And I think maybe I need to change that. So this is Logo. So Lori Goldstein. Me, every time I see this, think, oh, Logo, I bet that's sold at like Kohl's. And maybe it is. But I looked up comps for sweaters from Lori Goldstein, and shockingly, surprisingly, they were going for like 35 bucks to like 50 bucks. So like, I don't get it. Maybe I just don't know this brand yet, so I need to do some more research, but this is a nice marled, kind of dark purplish and black colored sweater. It is nice. I like that it has these little pockets over here on the sides. It's really interesting, and this is in a size small. Has a V-neck. I would say it runs a little bit oversized, and this is also 95% cotton and 5% cashmere. So when I saw that it was a cashmere blend, I was like, okay, Logo, okay, Lori, we are gonna try you. So here we go. We'll see how she does. If you guys have sold this brand, let me know. I'm excited to give it a whirl. I could be wrong. It could do well. Maybe I'm totally off and it won't sell at all, but I'm excited to give it a try. I always am for anything in the bins. And then we found this amazing Y2K moment, which is very popular right now, and my Y2K things have been selling well. This is a gorgeous chocolate brown, like lace overlay dress. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sure I wore this in the early 2000s. But yeah, it's so pretty. I love that it has the slip underneath, but all the layers of lace is so cute. And then I love the bodice up here too. It's really nice, that V-neck. And then we have almost like a faux corset kind of going on there. I think that's really fun. Like, look at the sleeve. Isn't this so pretty? This is just from Max Studio, but this is definitely vintage, and it's in a size 14. So a size 14 vintage Y2K dress. This is so cool, and I've sold quite a few Y2K things and Y2K dresses for like 35, 50 bucks. I think I can sell this around 50 bucks. I think it's gorgeous, and that color is so popular right now too, the chocolate brown. So I think that was a great pickup. And then we have a pair of Joe's jeans, which I think I've picked up maybe once in my life. Also from the bins. I see them all the time at like resale places like Plato's Closet and things like that. So at worst case scenario, I can take them straight there. But these are in a width 36. They don't give me the length, so I'm assuming these are women's jeans, and they're the fit Rebel. So these are a rebellious pair of Joe's jeans with a little bit, I'm thinking, maybe not boot cut, but slightly flared. Really interesting markings on them. Like, they have a really cool kind of wash to them. Very interesting. And I would say a size 36 seems about right for these. So if I figure out, I've not really sold a lot of Joe's jeans, but today is the day. I'm gonna maybe sell them $25 to $35 would be exquisite. So let's try that. And then we have this really cute pair of Victoria's Secret leggings. And there is the logo in gold lettering across the back. These are the cutest and softest pink leggings. They're a nice light pink. They have pockets on the side, My favorite color is pink, but like I don't wear a lot of pink. This might lead you astray, but I feel like if I were to wear pink leggings like this, everybody would think I was naked. But I bet somebody can pull these off. It looks like it says that they're at a size 16. I didn't know Victoria's Secret did numbered sizing though, so I could be wrong. I would say extra large looks about right though, so who knows, maybe. They're really cute. They're in excellent condition. Like between the legs, it looks like it hasn't been worn at all. And these are so incredibly soft. Like I'm shocked how soft these are. Maybe 20 bucks for those. And then I was excited to find this brand. I've never found this either, but this is an Anthropologie brand, but it is called Hey Hey. So here is the Hey Hey logo. And these are a fun little pair of white pants. Kind of like exactly what you would see your great aunt wearing in Florida. But like it's a vibe now. Now it's like coastal grandma, so it's really cool. But these are a nice white pair of pants. All the stitching is like this really light colored, like almost like a little yellow. It's really pretty. But these are from Hey Hey, and they were sold at Anthropologie, and they're in a US size 12. So really cool pair of pants. I'm assuming if I put in the right tags, I can really probably sell these for 35 bucks, maybe list around there, and then sell them hopefully around there too. And then this piece is so cute. I picked this up because I thought it was like a women's piece. Turns out it's a girl's piece, but I still think that somebody like a teenager could totally rock this. This is the cutest little baby crop top, and it is a Nike little square neck cropped shirt. It's so sweet. I love the contrasting white straps with the light baby blue. This is a size medium, so a US size 10 to 12 in girls. I would say like a size extra small or small could totally wear this in a women's sizing. Like it's not that tiny, and it has good stretch. So really, really cute. And it does have a shelf bra built in, but such a fun kind of like little vintage Nike piece. I thought this was so cute. Again, very Y2K, very 90s, and it's such a sweet little piece. I thought that this was a women's piece. If it was a women's piece, I feel like I could sell that $25, $35 easily. Since it might be a little girl's piece, maybe a little bit less, but still pretty cool, right? And then we have a Banana Republic corduroy jacket. I think I washed this, which I don't know why I did. I don't think that this can be washed. Now it feels a little funky, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to resell this. But it's from Banana Republic, and it's in a size 40R. I think I might have picked this up for Jeremy to try on, but it looks small. Maybe because I washed it when I wasn't supposed to. Who knows? It could have been somebody else. But it's a really nice corduroy jacket. Maybe I'll just donate that back. I'm not sure. Maybe I can sell it. If I can, it's probably only like a $25 sale. And then we have this piece. We only have 3 more pieces left. If you guys are enjoying the bins haul, let me know. Sound off in the comments. I'm heading back to the bins again tomorrow, so you'll have a lot more fresh inventory to see. This is something I probably should not have picked up. It would be good in a Posh show though, because it is a really nice piece. It's just the brand is not going to sell this. It's from Saint-Tropez West, 100% linen. So it's 100% linen. This really nice little jacket. I like this light blue color. I think it's really pretty. But when I picked it up, I thought this was some other brand, and it wasn't. This is a size medium, and it has really beautiful details. But I just don't think that it's going to sell for a ton of money. But I could still probably resell it for 15 to 20 bucks. If I just list it low and move it quickly, that'd still be okay. And then we have this menswear piece, which is really interesting. I found this in the same bin that I picked up like 30 different Bonobos pairs of pants and a few Bonobos tops. They had a lot of really nice high-end men's just kind of like everyday wear in that bin. So I picked up this light blue quarter zip pullover as well from that bin. And this is by the brand Hickey Freeman. So that's what the tag looks like. And I was pleasantly surprised by comps on Hickey Freeman pieces. This is in a size extra large. It also says New York underneath Hickey Freeman. And so I knew that it was probably worth looking up. Anything that says a city usually has some more value. Not always, but usually it's a good indication that it could be worth some good money. I looked up comps, and things like this were selling for around like $50. So I thought that was a great pickup. It feels really nice. I'm hopeful I'm right about those comps. And then here is the logo again on the back. So if you don't see that Freeman actually like written out, you can see the HF in that kind of little logo. And this is like high quality. Like this feels very nice to me, kind of like Lululemon menswear feels kind of. So it's really nice. It's a great piece. I found it in the bins. How incredible is that? And then the last piece I have in today's haul is this amazing sweater. Look how cute this is. Look at all the embroidery on the front. It's a gorgeous cardigan. And then I love all the 3D baubles along the sleeves. And then, oh my gosh, look at the little like rosettes on the ends of the sleeves. It's incredible. And I know that this is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but this is such a varied haul. So we have so many pieces that are like jeans to sportswear to vintage to just everything you can imagine. And I think that's the beauty of reselling is you don't have to like something for yourself. You can like it for somebody else and find the value in it for them. I love this piece. Somebody's gonna look so cute in this. I love the gathering at that top of the sleeve. All of the 3D elements are actually insane. It is absolutely incredible. This vintage baby pink grandma core cottagecore top. It has the shoulder pads in it as well. It's in a size medium and it was assembled and finished in Hong Kong. That's how you know for sure that it is vintage. 55% Ramie and then 45% cotton. It's by the brand Margules. Never heard of it. Brand doesn't matter to me on this. This also has so many cute little pearlescent buttons going down the front. They're absolutely gorgeous and it's in pretty great condition. I saw like one piece of discoloration along the sleeve, but in great condition for being vintage. Such a gorgeous little sweater, and I think this would look so cute with a white turtleneck underneath it. So what a darling piece. That I will probably list for $50 to $75, and I sell a lot of vintage sweaters like this that are unique like this, that have the knitting, that have those really special details for that kind of money all the time. Vintage sells really well for me, especially pieces like this that have so many intricate pieces going on them. So I think that's a pretty good estimate for how much I can sell that for. But those are all the pieces I have to share with you guys today. Let me know in the comments which piece was your favorite, and also if you're as excited as I am for me to be heading back to the bins tomorrow, let me know. Let me know what pieces you guys have been finding in your bins lately, because there are so many cool things to be found while you're digging through those bins. Am I right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.